Hi YouTube, it's Katia. Uh, that was stalled because I was trying to see if you can tell I'm wiggling my ears on camera, which you can. Anyways, uh, Sean said I should do a little video by myself about how him being trans affects our relationship, or how I feel about it. Kinda already said how I feel about it, kinda. I love him no matter what. Like, okay, I get this question a lot. How do you consider yourself a lesbian if you're dating a guy, even if it is a trans guy? Well, one, he is a guy. I know he's trans, but I don't see female at all. To me, he's a guy, just flat out. It's definitely not dating a female. But, my answer to that is, even though he is a guy, he's the only guy I've ever been attracted to, so he's just special. I'm still just mainly attracted to chicks, but I like him. So, yeah. Anyways, thinking about going further into what my friend asked me about is the sex different? And I suppose so she doesn't have to watch the whole video, I'll go into that now. Although it would be better if I went into that later. Anyways, sex is different because, yes, he has the female body right now, but, you know, when it's having sex with a chick, you know, obviously you play with certain things, but, you know, he doesn't want those things there, so I don't really play with them. And, just the mentality is different, and, you know, different things turn him on, and stuff like that. And he's over there laughing and turning red. So, it's different. I won't go into something else because I'm really shy about stuff like that. But anyways, the other thing I was going to talk about is how his being trans affects the relationship. It's kind of different because it's not like we're focusing on, this might sound bad, but it's kind of like we're not focusing on us as a couple and what we need to do to start our future together. It's kind of more like what we need to do to get him in the body he wants and then get our future together. But, I mean, we're together, we're happy, but, like, before we get married, we want him to transition and be considered male legally, so that when we get married, he's not considered my wife, because that'd be weird. But, so before we even can start really planning the wedding, which we set a date for and everything, and we have started looking into things, but before that we have to figure out. We know that in New York, to have your gender changed on your birth certificate, you have to have a hysterectomy done, a full hysterectomy, so he has to get that done. We have to find a doctor to do that. We have to find out if insurance covers it. We have to do a lot of, we gotta get our shit together before we can even get him considered male legally, let alone get married. So it's a long process, but we're working on it, and it can kind of be stressful, mainly because I know how to do all the internet information seeking, everything. I'm the one mainly doing that, and I'm the one more comfortable making the phone calls. Well, I hate making phone calls. I absolutely hate it, but he's worried about not knowing what to say when he actually makes the call, so I kind of do that, which, like I said, I don't mind. I want him to be happy, so I'm gonna find out everything I need to find out to get him happy. So, I forget what I was gonna say because the dog was playing with fingernail clippers, toenail clippers. yeah. Uh, Another thing is we always have to keep track of where he leaves things. Like I said in the last video, he loses things. One of the things he loses is his penises. So when we go to bed or when we get up in the morning, it's always find the penis. That sounds really weird, but he likes to wear something when he sleeps, just to feel it there because he feels more natural, more like himself. So every night we have to figure out where he left it the previous morning because during the day he generally wears his STP. So yeah, at night we have to find the penis, and in the morning we have to find the STP, and we really need to just set aside a special area for everything, which I tried to do, but he doesn't always follow it, especially when we're both tired and we're just like, whatever, fuck it. Excuse my language. I swear a lot. A lot. He's over there nodding. Yeah. 6 minutes. Uh, so, another thing that's kind of annoying is I have a little brother who is 4 years old, and when I first introduced Sean to my family, it was, this is my girlfriend, because I knew he was trans, but we hadn't had the whole pronoun name conversation yet, so I was just kind of going with girlfriend and Casey. And now we had that talk, and he prefers to be called he and Sean, obviously. So, that's kind of something we should have figured out before I introduced him to my family.
Tasha,
So,
I hate this game.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
So now my little brother knows him as Casey. And funniest thing ever, at dinner the other night, he goes, "You want to hear something funny?" And he said, "What?" He says, "Hi, Sean," and looks at Casey. I guess he
Hi,
obviously.
Sean looks at Casey.
Wow. Looks at
Yeah.
Sean. So used to calling him Casey around my brother. Anyways, you obviously heard us referring to Sean as Sean, so he kind of picked up on it and asked why we call him Sean, and he was told, one, that it's a nickname, and two, that it's Casey's middle name. So,
Oh,
but, I think he'll find out sooner or later. The only reason we aren't really telling him is because it's not our kid, so it's not our place. My dad wouldn't mind, but, my stepmother would probably freak out if we told her 4-year-old about trans people, so we're not doing that yet. So it's kind of crazy and hectic, and watch what you say and try not to slip up around the 4-year-old when that's the only person you ever call him Casey around. And I've stopped saying she. I just refuse to. Even around my 4-year-old brother, I always say he. And just honestly, I'm not gonna say she. I just refuse to now. So, yeah. Anyways, this is my random little video. Pretty sure there was something else I was gonna say in it, but I can't think of it, and it's been a hell of a long time. So, I'm gonna let you guys go. Sean will probably be doing a video after me, so expect a video from him too. Bye.